Guys, today we're doing a first impressions on the game Metria. This is not even released yet. This is a free demo download for Steam Next Fest. Not sure if this is going to be a free-to-play game with microtransactions or if this is going to be a game that they charge money for. I do have some very specific thoughts on this game, though. I did already test it out, and this is... So, some people came together and were like, we want to make a game that's like Genshin Impact. And then made a game that's... And then made a game. And then made a game. Yeah, this is a student project. They didn't specifically say... I don't think they specifically said it's a student project. This you could tell. You can absolutely tell this is a student project. Also, the loading times. Every 5 minutes it's loading. No, that's not true. Every 1 minute it's loading. There's something to load. It has some cutscene things. Not that great. If you frame it in this is a student project that they decided to put on Steam and sell, it's actually not bad. But if you frame it as like, if you're thinking about it like this is a multi-million-dollar project that is going to be a game that is just like Genshin Impact and is going to have the same quality of everything, you will be vastly disappointed. You have to frame it like this is a student project, and it's actually pretty decent for a student project. If we're going to compare this to $1 million production games, it falls very short. So it really depends on how you think about it. I just want to I just want to set the stage. Because it looked like I definitely got baited into it. Like, oh, it's going to be like the next Genshin from the screenshots. And no, it's not. Okay, so let's get it started. Yeah, amazing. And now loading again. Yeah, if it was a big project with a lot of money, the loading, it would just be seamless loading all the time. That's one of the things. So, and I don't actually hate. Again, it's how you frame it. For a student project, it's not bad. It's actually, decent enough. But it is not a multi-million-dollar production game. Do not think that it's like Punishing Grey Raven or Genshin or Honkai or any of those games. Or what are the other ones? But one of the critiques that I have... Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that need to be polished. It's not quite out yet. One of the critiques I have is that the mouse sensitivity is too crazy. Like, just from the get-go. Because, like, I'm barely moving the mouse. It's kind of gets... And you can change it. They do have the controls to change it. But it does get to be a little bit much. Dodge allows you to move instantly. Also, the E switches your characters. For... Like, these games, E is never a character switch. It's you're just gonna accidentally... I was accidentally clicking it all the time. Like, that's not... I'm not trying to click this to switch the characters. Although, I did notice that the bow and arrow character seems very strong. Based on the constructs of the game. Because it's strong against the... you can also see that it drops off the character again at the beginning. Don't think I didn't notice that. Don't think I didn't notice that you put the character right above the terrain and then dropped it, and you can kind of see when it's fading in. Okay, yeah, let's use the potion. But I mean, it really all depends on how you frame it. Just don't expect this to be Genshin. It's decent. I would rip it to shreds if they were like, we're going to release this for $50 or we're going to release this with microtransactions. I'm like, oh, no. You want to release it for like $5-10. That's one thing. But yeah, the $50 game, this is not. Because sometimes the people that actually make the game watch these videos. They'll like go on YouTube and they'll search for like the new first impressions of the game they made. And then they're like, oh, he's such a jerk. What a D-bag. I am a D-bag. Don't get me wrong, but I do have some critiques. But it's not like I've made games before. Like it's not that bad for what it is. For a small team. I don't know how many people actually worked on this, but For a small team, it's not bad. You could just tell. So Lucas is now available. Try switching. I don't really like Lucas, to be honest. Try to lock onto a target. Oh, I forgot. R. Like, we already have no... Let's, It was the same spot where I lost a bunch of HP before, and I was like, how did I lose so much HP? I don't remember getting attacked so much. Oh, nope. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this, this one. I keep trying to switch characters, not that way. I keep trying to like switch characters with like 1, 2, 3, 4. I just think that the controls, and I think you can change the controls. I know they have settings here, game settings, sound settings, key config. Yeah, so you can change these things, but yeah. Are you hurt? Fallen blossoms. Finally blooded. You don't remember? Don't tell me you lost your... Like, these cutscenes aren't bad for what it is. Like, this is work that they did to make these cutscenes, which, you know. I always felt like when I was designing games, I didn't want to do all the work for the cutscenes because I'm like, they're just gonna watch it once and or skip through it. Like, this is just I would rather like to like work on gameplay mechanics. Like, see, I'm not really trying to move the mouse too much, and it's just like shifting the crap out of the. Again, I can like some of these things I can fix myself by just going to the settings, but I would recommend. Why are you showing her crotch? What kind of game is this supposed to be? Hold on. The character designs actually look cute. That's what got me. I was like, oh, these actually look like decent character designs. The enemies actually look pretty decent looking, right? These look valid. They look solid. Like for a project. Either a low budget game or a project or whatever is not bad. But if you told me this game took $5 million to make, I would say, number one, you're a liar. And number two, tell me how you really feel. Yeah, look at that. Reached user level 4. And then I think this is this the part? No, this is not the part. Where it just like keeps spawning infinite enemies, and I was like, when do I finally finish with the enemies? And it did. There is no finish with the enemies. I'm going to skip this. Respectfully, I skip the story in even multi-million-dollar games. Games that are like, we took $100 million to make this. I'm like, cool, skipping the story. Who puts E as the character switcher? Oh, I thought there were 4 units for whatever reason. But yeah, it's not, no, get out of here. Also, I've been using the right mouse button to barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. And then we have some, we have like the 3, which is actually a pretty ridiculous skill. It's like just infinite arrows raining down from the sky. I'll just stand here. We're good. We're good. No, come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Like that is a very long skill. But I mean, the cooldown is ridiculous too, I suppose. I just feel like she's I could just run away from all the bad guys. But it's like they don't go away. That's the thing. Like this, and then like they're so close, and I want to keep switching the. I want to switch the unit, but I'm like keep clicking the wrong button. I just feel that it was such an odd choice for the E button to be the character switcher. Like, who puts the E button as the character switcher? Let's do it here. Just run around here. Where am I supposed to be going? I'm supposed to be going somewhere. Yeah, I don't want to fight infinite enemies. But if you want to level up, there we go. Kind of reminds me like an old, like, PlayStation 1 game. But the character graphics is better than that. Just the gameplay style. Like, the gameplay mechanics is kind of like old PS1. Or old N64. Quest 64! Wait a second. Do I have to gather things? No. I don't wanna take some damage from there. Hold on, what's the gather button? Oh, hey. Yeah, why? Like, I don't like the... Whatever. I'm just nitpicking. It's just like this. The loading screens for loading screens. Also, I feel like these are too close to get, like, what? I don't know. This is Metria. We don't need to see a crazy amount of this game, but just in case anyone's curious on the game and maybe thinking like, oh, is this going to be the next Genshin? It's not. It's a fun little game to tinker around with. That's, I feel that that's the best analysis of the game. But I mean, for a student project, I swear to God, if some developer messaged me like, this wasn't a student project, we spent $2 million on this, I'd be like, you guys spent $2 million on this. They didn't. But yeah, character designs are really cool though. It's a work in progress. It's early. Let's call this the alpha test. They're like, it's not the alpha test. We're almost done with it. Like, let's call this the alpha test. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I just nitpicked for like 10 minutes straight, didn't I? Yep. I will see you as always in the next one.